it's Kayla, and welcome back to Love Tangle. Before we jump into some more of Naoki's story, I did want to quickly thank you guys for all of your support and lovely comments lately. It has me feeling super energized and excited to make more videos for you, which I definitely need with finals coming up. I'm sure there are a lot of you guys out there preparing for finals and tests with December coming, so good luck! Also, this last week something very special happened. I got my very own fan arts. I never could have imagined that someone would actually want to sit down and draw me a picture, so thank you so much to you two who have seriously just made my entire life by making me fan art. I got one from Lily on Instagram. I'll insert her drawing here, and also Bridget at AngelXChew on Twitter. Thank you girls so much. It warms my heart. Anyways, enough of that. Let's get back to the story. Naoki Main Story Chapter 8. A week has passed since the day I wandered around in search of Naoki. This whole time I've been waiting impatiently for Naoki's return, knowing he'll be back after the week was up. However, Naoki has not returned. I want to see him. I'm so overwhelmingly anxious, thinking of what I'll do if he doesn't actually come back. He's still slated to have a calligraphy event in Kaleido City, but since I've come back home early, having the early shift when I know that Naoki's not coming back today either gets me depressed. I pass through the garden Naoki loves so much. Its lack of Naoki looks so very, very lonely. The garden must feel really lonely without the person who loved and took care of it the most. I feel a deep sympathy for Kyo Garden left behind. Oh, you gotta take care of it if it's lonely. Come to think of it, I don't think Naoki just enjoyed looking at the garden. I think he did simple work to maintain it too. I wonder if I can take care of it as well. The garden looks so sad to lose Naoki and I want to help it. For now, all I'm doing is getting more and more worried. And if I'm here, I can see Naoki again, can I? When he comes back, I'm sure he'll try to relieve the fatigue of his journey by looking at this garden. I want to help soothe his heart, even just a little. If I'm going to do gardening work, I should probably ask Josh. I decide to ask Josh to let me help him work on the garden, and so I pick up the habit of taking care of this garden. Since then, I've gotten into the daily habit of taking care of Kyo Garden. I never noticed before, but there sure are a lot of fallen leaves here. I stopped watering the plants for a while to pick up the leaves on the ground. So 2 weeks have passed by already. Just what has Naoki been up to? Since Kaleido is warm year-long, the leaves are always green. This garden is the same, but I've just come to know that the wind and rain makes leaves this green fall. Now, fallen leaves do look good on occasion, but sweeping them up lets Kyo Garden keep its noble feel. I've taken a real liking to this garden since its quietness reminds me a lot of Naoki.
There you are, Kayla. I've been looking for you.
Naoki thinks it was the best choice. I look up at the sound of my name. Carlo is smiling and waving at me. Carlo, what's the matter?
I've got a letter from Naoki.
A letter from Naoki? Yes, let's see what he's up to. My expression instantly brightens as I take the envelope Carlo offers in both hands. The writing on the envelope feels like Naoki's handwriting. It feels really wonderful to see my name on the envelope written with a brush. Just looking at the letters reminds me of Naoki.
It's an invitation to Naoki's exhibition. His, last one.
I nearly end up clutching the envelope tight. His last exhibition, huh? I grit my teeth at what those words mean. The reason Naoki told his mother he couldn't go back right away was this exhibition. Does getting this invitation mean that the date's coming up soon? That means the day that Naoki really goes back to Kyo City is almost creeping up on us. I take the shock quietly. I lower my face like I'm hiding it with the envelope in both of my hands. I can't believe I'm getting this sad. My heart, yearning for love and frustrated at its lack of making itself known, quivers at the fear of our parting. Tears begin to crawl down my cheek.
Kayla.
Carlo gently holds me close and says nothing. I bury my face in his warmth.
Don't cry, Kayla. I'm by your side, and I won't leave you.
Thank you, Carlo. My words of thanks mix with my choking sobs and disappear. Carlo's a very nice guy, and I'm sure he'll stay with me like he said. But it has to be Naoki. Oh, poor Carlo. I want to go back.
What?
I want to go back to when I'd just come to Lilac Court. I fight to get my words out through my tears. You were there. I was there. Naoki was there. Weren't we always together? Every day was just so fun. Until I fell in love, that is. She's so passionate. I come back to the garden after a long absence to find Carlo and Kayla embracing. Oh shoot! So he came back, but he saw me and Carlo. Ah! classic. Quite the shocking, oh yeah, this is his voice.
Quite the shocking scene, to say the least. This is how it should have been. I whisper that to myself as if trying to convince myself that this is how it is. I always felt more calm in Lilac Court whenever I stood around this Kale garden. But when I see Kayla and Carlo embracing from afar, I pause, I freeze. Good thing I noticed before I got too close. I want to give Carlo and Kayla my blessing. However, the pain in my chest isn't something I can keep entirely secret. I think this is for the best, but I can't cut off my feelings towards her entirely. But there's nothing I can do. I'd gone home and found my father sick and my mother in charge of the organization. Lately, father's condition has worsened, making my mother far less receptive to the grace period I had before inheriting his position. As the wife of a mafia boss, my mother is in charge now. She has far more of a temper than my father and will never budge an inch on whatever she's decided. She'll use any violent means at her disposal to achieve her goals too, even if she's using them against her son's girlfriend. I'm sorry, Kayla. I remember the fear on her face as my mother's minions were about to kidnap her. I remember how she empathized with me when I showed her my regrets at leaving my calligraphy career half finished. She's a nice woman, very cheerful, very forward-thinking, and I can't get her mixed up in the mafia's affairs. I was really happy to see her affection, to hear her say she wanted to protect my dream of being a calligrapher. Her plan to pretend to be my lover was too appealing to pass up. However, when my mother came to Kaleido City, I realized the depth of my naivety.
You think a straight-laced girl like that can really handle the mafia world? If you're actually thinking about her, I think you've already come to an answer.
She has such a bright future waiting for her as a zoologist. I don't want to take that away from her. Carlo will soothe her, love her, and Kayla will forget about me before long. I decided to just turn around and go back to my room. However, when I turn around, I end up running into someone I didn't expect to see. Joy? Hey, see, you were back. Putting a hand on her hip, Joy sighs. She's looking into the garden over my shoulder, since she's got good intuition, seeming to figure it all out. This is what you get for never coming back and making Kayla cry like that. Carlo's a really nice guy, and Kayla just wants someone to lean on.
Ah, that's right, Joy and him don't get along. Dang it, Joy, you're supposed to be here for us. Gotcha! I want to tease you a bit, but thinking of Kayla, well, that's no good.
Joy pats my shoulder.
Go to her, Naoki. I can read you like an open book, you know.
I furrow my brow. Joy's intuition is far too good, and I'm not the best at dealing with it.
So she really does have our back. Thank you, Joy. You know how she feels, don't you?
I push her hand off my shoulder. Leave me alone. Saying only that, I leave Joy behind and head off.
No, Naoki!
Kayla, are you in?
Right when I realize there's a knock at the door, Joy pokes her head into my room. What's up, Joy?
Naoki's last exhibition has already begun.
I shudder hearing her come out and say that. To my surprise, on the very day that he sent me his invitation to his event, Naoki himself had come back. But since he's been busy preparing for it and getting his greetings out of the way, I haven't been able to actually talk to him yet. You're coming to the event, right? Yeah, I plan to. I just whispered to her. I really am spineless, aren't I? When I think about how this will be Naoki's last event, the reality of it all scares me so much that I can't bring myself to go to it. Haven't you decided when you'll go? No. Joy crosses her arms. I think you should probably go sooner rather than later. Why? Well, you want to see Naoki, don't you? You really don't have to hide it. Joy, Everyone knows how you feel, Kayla. Joy shrugs her shoulders. You know how Naoki is, which is why you've got to squeeze up your courage and talk to him. You should really clear up this misunderstanding quickly. Misunderstanding? I was there too, just so you know, but Naoki saw you and Carlo hugging in the garden. Wait, what? I just stare in shock at what Joy says. I hugged Carlo on the very day Naoki returned. Wait, Joy, Carlo was just comforting me because I was crying. Stop, I'm not the one who wants to hear the explanation. Naoki is. I think Naoki is waiting for you too. Is he? I say quietly, still shaken. Hope blossoms from Joy's words. She's right. It's gonna take courage to go to this exhibition, and it's gonna take courage to confess to him. But if Naoki has me on his mind, even just a little bit, we'd better confess. I'd better go to that exhibition, see everything he has to offer, and confess. I don't know what Naoki's response will be, and that's terrifying. My heart, however, is his. I've wanted to confess the love that's infested my heart from the beginning. I haven't been able to meet with him at all, but I should be able to talk with him at the exhibition hall. Joy, I've made up my mind. I smile at my dear friend. I'm gonna let Naoki know how I truly feel on the last day of his exhibition. Oh, she's gonna wait till the very last day? I'd only make trouble for him if I did it in the middle of the event, so it has to be the last day. Yeah, except what if he can't make the last one? I'll tell him I love him. That's what I want to hear. I'll cheer you on. Joy gives my back a strong pat and encourages me. Ever since I fell for Naoki, I haven't been calm. I just don't know what to do. I've never felt like this before. I let out a sigh. I've worried, I've gotten scared, I've just been at the mercy of my own feelings. Everyone's been helping me, but I feel ashamed of myself. And when I spill that all out, Joy just laughs at me. Oh, Kayla, that's what we call love. Joy shoots me a wink. I have the early shift on the last day of Naoki's exhibition. I'm able to get out of the lab just after noon, so I want to head back to Lilac Court to change before I go to Naoki's event. When I leave the lab though, my eyes go wide. Carlo's waiting for me.
Hey Kayla, have a good day at work?
Carlo, what are you doing here?
I came to pick you up. Joy asked me.
She did?
Yeah, you're going to Naoki's exhibition today, right? Joy wants to go all out and really pretty you up.
Oh, Joy, I'd love to. Thanks.
Yeah, and I've gotta say, a smile looks best on you.
Carlo smiles gently. Aww.
That's why I was drawn to you, too.
Oh, Carlo. Oh, Carlo, I'm sorry. Carlo.
But I know that Naoki's the only man in your eyes.
I'm sorry,
No need to apologize.
Carlo just shrugs his shoulders.
But you know, if Naoki reacts in a way that takes that smile away, I just want you to know that I'm here.
Carlo.
You can come back to me.
Oh, he's okay with being second choice. He chuckles. Carlo seems a little lonely in the face of my response, but he respects my feelings. This bedroom's so beautiful. I believe this is a bedroom that we are familiar with from Cody's special story. Carlo drives me to a hotel in the city. I go to the room I'm told to and find Joy waiting for me. Kayla, take a look at these. Which one do you want to wear? Joy, are you? I'm speechless. Joy has filled the room with a wide array of beautiful dresses, even a few kimonos. Naoki's a first-class calligrapher, remember? You've got to look your best at his event. Joy smiles mischievously. Besides, a confessing girl's gotta be really beautiful. Thanks, Joy. I'm so fortunate. I have so many people cheering me on. Since Naoki's a calligrapher, maybe a kimono would be best? Alright, it's dress-up time. Okay guys, I think this is a good place to leave off the episode. Also, I have no idea how I'm gonna get enough diamonds to get this kimono set. I would need to buy $30 worth of diamonds. This is why I hate free games, because it's not really free. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. But until next time, bye guys!